Good evening and welcome to Game 2 here on opening night in the 2017 Alberta Senior Men's AA Provincial Hockey Championships. Earlier this evening, the action began with the defending champion Daysland North Stars with a big 9-2 win over the Hillman Hitmen in Game 1. But tonight, in Game 2, it's time for the host team to take the ice as the Wainwright Rustlers battle the Nanton Palominos. The Palominos, including the playoffs, are a perfect 22-0 in 2016-17, while the Rustlers are looking to make a statement on home ice after dropping a 6-3 decision to Nanton last year in the 2016 provincial semifinals. Of course, the winner of tonight's game faces the winner of the tournament's opener earlier this evening. Of course, they'll meet Daysland. I'm Kevin Donnan with ICU Video, and we are proud to bring you wall-to-wall coverage and procasting of these championships from the Peace Memorial Multiplex in Wainwright. And I'm joined by my broadcast partner, Dave Dawson. Dave, these two teams may be 5 hours apart, but they are very familiar with one another.
Yeah, Kevin, that's absolutely right. One team 18-1, the other 18-0, and a little bit of history. May as well throw in on that as well.
There's a lot of history out here.
Yeah, how about these two teams last year? Semifinals, Wainwright loses to Nanton, which puts Nanton into the provincial finals. They lose 6-5. Wainwright ends up winning bronze by a score of 7-3. But goals for, power play, both these teams very similar. Ranchland League, only a 4-team league that Nanton comes from, so they destroyed teams at 18-0. Wainwright coming from the heavy populated Sask-Alta League of 14 teams, so that might be a bit of a discrepancy there. But to go along with that, very, very high expectations for this game, expecting some high flying, expecting some offense. And speaking with the Rustlers' backup goaltender tonight, Keith Russell, he had talked about it. I said, give me kind of a feel for this team. Like, who are they? And he said, we're 4 lines deep. We don't have any really kind of weakness at all. And he said, if we get up and we win a lot of games, that's the games that I play. So he said they're a really, really well-oiled team.
Nanton Palominos in the black and gold. Number 33, Miles Dunn will get the start in goal. Rustlers in white. We are underway here in Game 2 of the 2017 Alberta Senior Men's AA Provincial Hockey Championships. Palominos in black, Rustlers in white. That's Goodwin, number 4. He'll dump it into the corner. Olsen, number 11, will play it back. Gives the puck away into the corner. Lots of bumping early on here in the opening seconds. Cleared out by Nanton. Rustlers retreat, and it's a giveaway. 2-on-1. Shot, score! Number 26, Brody Icebrenner, has opened the scoring 30 seconds in. Dave, he made no mistake.
Yeah, on a blown tire by the defender, you're going to see there, number 5, Andrew Leggett, kind of just whiffed on that, and short side, he went down to block it. May have gone off his backside, and it beat glove hand up top shelf 30 seconds into the game, and not the way the home side wanted to start this. Nanton's up 1-0.
Beats the starting goalkeeper for the Rustlers, number 31, Nolan Goodwin. Just 30 seconds in, we've got people still not even in their seats yet, and the Palominos have opened the scoring. Now a giveaway at the blue line, but it's called on the offside as number 19, Derek Fisterer, stepped over the blue line. So we're 40 seconds in, and we've already got a goal.
Great start for Nanton. That's exactly what they wanted. And if you're Andrew Leggett, you got to shake that one off. You made a bad mistake at your blue line. Your goaltender obviously doesn't even get the first shot on goal. Is an easy one. It has to go glove side.
He hasn't even worked up a sweat yet. Rustlers now through the middle. Broken up by the Palominos. Attempt to clear. Bit of a scrum right at the blue line. Rustlers try to play it in. Played back into the Palomino zone. Cross-ice pass. And it's over to Bergman, number 19 for the Palominos. He goes wide on the defense. Quick shot on goal. Steered aside by Goodwin, number 31. Deflection in front. Harmlessly into the corner. Battle along the boards, and it's out front for the Palominos, and it's centered in front. Nobody there. 37, Brad McNabb on the back check. McNabb, the leading scorer for the Rustlers. And Wainwright. They'll dump it out to center ice and look to change.
Much like we saw in the first game, Kev, physicality early on. Nanton really trying to step that game up, and take away some of that home ice advantage, take away some of the crowd, and they did that early on, playing the game plan perfectly so far.
And as Keith Russell mentioned when we spoke to him earlier this evening, he mentioned that the Rustlers are a skating team, but Nanton with a bit of a size advantage in this contest. Palominos dump the puck down, and it will be called on the icing. 17 minutes and 53 seconds, just 2 minutes and 7 seconds expired here in the first period, and the home crowd in a bit of a state of shock right now, Dave.
Physicality, great way to start it, get a nice shot on goal, and obviously Leggett was probably the guy to look at from that situation. But hey, Nanton already on a 3-on-2 here, already up 1 goal. They're using their size to their advantage.
Palominos break out now. Behind the goal, tries to center it out front. Back to the blue line, that's number 21, Dalton Olson, one of 10 rookies in the Palominos lineup tonight. Rustlers now. Number 15, Cole Horn, he takes a bump into the corner. Palominos now centered up front. Kept in at the line by Nanton. Rustlers having a hard time breaking out. Nanton with a good forecheck along the far boards. And the whistle is blown.
Delayed penalty call. It's going to be a high stick. That is going to put Nanton at the player advantage. Not the start that Wainwright's looking for.
No, not at all. Number 15, Cole Horn, sent off on the 2-minute penalty. 17-13 of the opening frame, and so Nanton again, is already on the power play.
Again, a great chance here for Nanton to take the crowd out of it. The defending silver medalist, I guess one way to put it. But so far, it looks like that unfinished business, so to speak, the payback isn't really being exerted by Wainwright.
Wainwright clears, and now Nanton will bring the puck up ice. That's Normand, number 5. And that's broken up by Gosselin, number 4. Spencer Gosselin of the Rustlers.
Another delayed penalty call coming. It's going to be another high stick. So that'll put 4-on-4 hockey here for 22-second power play when that expires for the Wainwright Rustlers. That'll be Normand going to the box.
Yeah, penalty goes to Stephen Normand. As we mentioned, a very rookie-laden lineup here for the Palominos, and Normand is one of those rookies. So 4-on-4 hockey here at the Peace Memorial Multiplex. Hockey fans want to welcome you from near and far here to the Alberta Senior Men's AA Provincial Championship. Shot on goal, and that is gloved.
Nice release there. If Kyle Matz can cue up a replay for us. Leggett was the guy who ended up giving up that chance, which ended up being the goal, the opening goal, the only goal on the board 30 seconds in. Leggett got a nice release from the point and got it on net quickly.
Back to the live action now, cross ice. Anderson now, number 47. He'll dump it into the far corner. Number 8, Chad Marchand.
And again, Leggett running that right point. I loved the urgency to get that puck on net right off the draw, really quickly put it up there. Quite often, sometimes in a power play, teams will try to work it around and find the right shot, the right spot, but being down 1-0 here, first provincial game, home ice, you want to get some momentum.
Face off to the left of Dunn. Played in behind the Palomino goal. Still 4-on-4 here. Early opening moments here on Game 2 of the AA Provincial Men's Championships. Good forecheck by the Rustlers as Palomino struggling to break out. Number 18.
Another penalty call coming.
Adam
Wainwright.
Creasy.
Referee is really not letting him play here. Yeah, excuse me, Kev. That was
we'll check the call.
Brett McCann going to the box for Wainwright. So that's going to be another Nanton power play here once get it all sorted out. I guess in the senior AA ranks, there's a lot of chippy, right? So maybe just establishing it early. Maybe that's what the ref's trying to do.
Obviously trying to keep things a little under control after our opener, which got a little chippy there. Now 4-on-3. Here's Olson from the point, cross ice. Shot from the top of the circle, and it's handled by Nolan Goodwin, but not cleared. Back out. And a shot right on goal. Good save by Goodwin, and that Follow-up shot by number 11, Dylan Olsen, just misses the mark. Here's Nanton again, looking, firing. And that puck is tipped up over the goal. Rustlers now under siege, trying to clear that puck. That's number 7, Ross Herzog, and he will clear for the Rustlers on the change.
Herzog, 167 games played in the AJHL, as well as 93 in the NCAA Division III Castleton State College, so a lot of experience on this Wainwright roster.
Dump in by the Palominos, cleared by the Rustlers, all the way back down the ice on the icing call.
It is icing, Mr. Donnan, because it's 4-on-4 hockey. 17 seconds left on the board to the penalty to Nanton, and then power play will expire there, and we'll have that for about 45 seconds or so.
4:54 gone here in the opening period here on opening night of the 2017 Alberta Senior Men's AA Provincial Hockey Championships from Wainwright, Alberta. Welcome to this ICU Video Productions. Wall-to-wall coverage of these championships from the beautiful town of Wainwright. 2-on-2 now for Nanton. Good bit of defense by the Rustlers, and now they break out straight down the middle. That's number 47, Ryan Anderson. He'll dump it in, and he'll get the puck back behind the net.
A candidate for our all-name team, Brandon Hugenboom. We're building an all-name team in this broadcast this weekend.
You bet. Played out, and now here's number 5. That's Stephen Normand. Normand now. Looking for Bergman, number 19, the leading scorer on the Palominos. Tries to center it out front. Nearly does. Rustlers trying to clear. Battle along the boards, and it is cleared by Wainwright.
10 seconds left here in the power play. Not really a whole lot to do with, not really anything positive. Wainwright, a good bounce back after going down early, 30 seconds in.
Here's Nanton now. Long lead pass along the far boards. Battle behind the net. That's number
Another
37,
penalty call
Brad
coming.
McNabb.
Nanton going back to the box.
Behind the play. And yes, another penalty.
We're 6 minutes and 9 seconds young. That's our 4th penalty so far.
Interference, the call against Nanton's assistant captain.
Wainwright Rustlers, obviously the host team, that payback we talked about, and want to get into that gold medal game. This place will be electric on Sunday night if they're able to get there. But Nanton, the provincial champions 2 seasons ago, and there's another hit from behind. There is a hit from behind.
That is a heavy hit from behind. Number 25, Jeffrey Beidel, taking the hit. Take a look at the replay, Dave.
Yeah, that's a play. Turns his back, and even when his back was turned, he didn't even try to let up. That's any level of hockey. Kev, we saw a hit from behind in the last broadcast, and Ross Herzog he's got to let up on that play. Herzog has played a lot of hockey at a high level. 167 games played in the AJHL, 93 in NCAA Division III. You know better than that. You got to hold up on that as McNabb goes to the box to serve the extra, probably.
Herzog pleads his case to no avail.
Yeah, that's just not a smart play. Again, no slight to the character of Herzog, not slighting his character, but you see those numbers, you got to pull up.
Face off to the right of Nolan Goodwin, played back to the point.
We'll wait for the official announcement here. I wonder if he got the gate.
4-on-4 hockey here, and the puck is cleared down for the icing. We'll wait for the official word.
Yeah, because McNabb did come into the box to serve that penalty unless Herzog is in there still.
And it looks like Herzog went back to the dressing room.
Yeah, so he might have got the gate.
He may have gotten 5 in a game where we will get the official word. McNabb serving the penalty.
Herzog through 16 games played, 19 goals, 43 assists on the regular season. So you need that kind of firepower in this tournament, especially in a game like this.
Normand now loses the puck. Here's McNabb looking back out to the point, and a shot. And that nearly trickles through. Rebound, side of the net. And the Rustlers are buzzing. And another shot from the point. Loose puck at the side of the goal. Played behind the net now. Centered in front of it's a goal, number 19. Derek Pfisterer. Great centering pass, no mistake. And Pfisterer goes upstairs to tie this hockey game.
Yeah, you see a nice give and go there, just playing that to perfection. That's what you practice all week long. That's typical textbook hockey and cycle behind the net. right out front to Pfister, who puts it top shelf. The goaltender was down on one knee, was able to get it high glove side, right in that connection point between the crossbar and the post to tie it up.
Face-off won by the Rustlers. Back in their own zone now. They'll try to clear, long lead pass, and that will go for an icing. And there's, icing was waved off. Now Nanton tries to break up, and now we're starting to see some bumping between these two teams. And a turnover right at the Rustler blue line. Number 4, Spencer Gosselin loses the handle on the puck. Luke Loomer nearly came away with it, and it is cleared by Wainwright into the Nanton zone, and it is icing.
I didn't get the call on the assist there, but I did hear Ross Herzog did get 2 minutes for checking from behind in a game misconduct, so Wainwright will be without Herzog. It's another look at that goal. And even going down to one knee, getting back up quickly. Thanks, Kyle, for queuing that up. What a shot. Goaltender was pinned against the post. I think he might have been screened by his defender, Tyler Haste, but nonetheless, what a shot to tie this game up.
Dunn couldn't have played it any better, but Pfisterer couldn't have made a better shot on that one. Battle into the corner now. Rustlers try to clear that out. Here's number 25. Beidel tries to pinch down. Cleared by the Rustlers to center ice. Now the Palominos. Number 42, Eddie Tracy, will dump it into the corner. Bad giveaway by Wainwright. Goodwin wisely plays it behind his net, but still can't clear. And the Rustlers eventually clear the puck into the neutral zone.
That was McCluskey at the end of a long shift there, just trying to get it out, and a little miscommunication with his forwards.
Dunn now plays the puck into the corner. Palominos will look to break out. Played along the near boards, back into the Nanton zone. As we mentioned, in a short tournament like this, the adrenaline is flowing, the nerves are right there, but eventually you just settle down and you play hockey and you try to beat the guy in front of you.
Yeah, and goals for is the tiebreaker, Kev, so you got to put up goals, and that's what's going to get you. That's what's going to beat you and separate you from the other teams. And so far, Wainwright down early, able to battle back. Tie game here.
Rustlers now, lead pass. That's number 77, Cody Woodward, in on goal with a shot steered aside by Miles Dunn. The Palomino goaltender with 31. Goodwin comes out of his net to play the puck into neutral ice. Palominos now will try to clear. Marchand with a battle, plays it back into his own zone. And a pass through the middle. Dangerous pass.
Nanton's offside, though. They got to tag up. Nearing the midway point here, the first.
Evan Normand with a near scoring chance for Nanton. Lots of action in the neutral zone right now. Goodwin will play the puck behind his net. And it's a giveaway behind the net. Here come the Palominos. Battle in the corner. Bodies flying everywhere right now. And the Rustlers will clear things out. Costa giving chase, number 13. And it looks like a high stick on Loomer.
Yet another penalty call coming. That's the
Marchand.
6th penalty called. And this game is only 10 minutes and 11 seconds old, as Loomer will be going to the box. Each team has had, this is the third power play, so you got to look in the replay here. Yep, there's a clear-cut high stick. Got to keep that stick down. And
I was just going to say, you've
right in front of the referee.
You have to maintain control. 10 minutes and 11 seconds gone here in the opening period of Game 2 here in the Peace Memorial Multiplex in Wainwright. Palominos now on the penalty kill. They'll clear. Rustlers will now set up the breakup here on the power play. Here's the team captain. It's Adam Creasy with the shot, and that nearly found the far post. Rustlers now going to try and set up. Here's number 5, Leggett. Over to the far side, and that shot just over top of the crossbar. Gosselin now on the half wall, into the corner. Played back. Give and go with Creasy. Tries to play it through, won't go. And the Palominos battle for the puck. That's number 8, Chad Marchand of the Rustlers. And another penalty. And it's a hooking call. So referee's a busy guy here in the opening 10 minutes and 59 seconds of this first period.
Trying to take the emotion out of the hockey game, I guess, is the best way to say it. And if you're a referee and it's senior hockey, it's really not a bad decision, because sometimes we do see tempers do flare, and that will give a 5-on-3 for Wainwright. A great opportunity here to be able to capitalize for a minute and 13 seconds with them leading in the shot category 5-4.
Hooking call on Tyler Haste, number 4. Face off to the left of Dunn. Puck back to the point now. 5-on-3 power play here for the host team, Wainwright. And a shot from and that nice glove save. No traffic in front and no problem for Miles Dunn, big number 33 for the Palominos.
That was Brad McNabb who let that cannon go. The setting up the one-timer from the point as Kyle Matz cues that up there. McNabb, 122 games played in the Alberta Junior Hockey League with St. Albert and Spruce Grove earlier in his career. So, again, this Wainwright team heavily laden with guys who played at higher levels of hockey.
Rustlers now still on the 5-on-3 power play. They'll stop and set things up with a shot, slap pass there right on top of the goaltender. Back out to Foley now.
Trying to set up the back door here, Kevin.
Here's McMahon, and the shot at the goal, and a score. Just threw it on net and through traffic, and the Rustlers have taken the lead. Number 17, Brett McMahon, strikes for Wainwright, and the Rustlers have a 2-1 lead.
I took the excitement out of the goal call for you, sorry, Kev, but what I was trying to say is they were trying to set up the backdoor play, but McNabb instead took the rolling screen, and in a 5-on-3, you got to pick which guy you're going to pick up, and ended up just taking it into the open ice, putting it on net. It found the glove side, and now it's 2-1.
Rustlers now dump the puck in, handled by Dunn behind the net, and the puck goes over the glass. Here's the official announcement. 2-1 for the Rustlers.
Didn't hear the assist on that. McNabb got credited with it. 1:08 left on the power play. Get another look at McNabb really just trying to roll that pressure through, using his player in front as a screen, as well as number 11 from Nanton as a screen, Dylan Olsen. So double screen, hard for the goaltender on that one.
Number 19, Pfisterer, who had the first Wainwright goal, providing the screen, and he's in front again, battling right out front. Here's a shot just over top of the crossbar. Here's Gosselin, number 4. He'll play it into the corner, and a give and go, and another near goal for Pfisterer as he missed the far post right out front. Rustlers now on the attack. Cycling now. Here's McNabb, all the room in the world as he cycles through the middle now. Pfisterer nearly grabbed that puck, but it is cleared by the Palominos, and Goodwin will play it for Gosselin behind his own goal.
McNabb pretty much did that whole thing on his own, and now he gets the time to sit down here.
Rustlers now on the attack here. That's Woodward, number 77, cross ice, back to the point, shot! Big save by Miles Dunn, number 33.
Nice little flip pass from Woodward to the far point. I loved the touch on that and be able to settle that down and put it right into the stomach of Miles Dunn. But good check on the back door and be able to see coming off the bench to catch that pass.
Cleared by the Palominos. Penalty expiring. Dumped into the Nanton zone by Wainwright. Puck played through the middle by Nanton. And it's center ice. It's number 22, Brandon Hugenboom, and he loses the puck through the middle. Now here come the Rustlers. Nice backhand shot. And it is covered up by Dunn. Nice little play by number 9, Scott McCluskey, as he broke through the slot. And a nice little backhand.
And all that almost got negated by a Nanton too-many men call, which very, very close to being touched as the player was coming over the bench, and the puck scooted by his feet and actually didn't. He made a smart move not playing that, but nonetheless, great bounce back by Wainwright after going down early. Couple of power plays, last power play goal, up 2-1 now, 6:35 left.
Face off to the left of Dunn, number 33. Here comes Bergman, number 19, leading scorer for the Palominos this season. Nice little shot, and there's a battle in front, and now we've got a back check and a bit of a scrum right in the goal. On that play by Bergman, that's number 10, Josh Haley. Can't make out the Rustler player.
Now here's the replay. Number 15, I believe, Cole Horn took Haley by the back of the head and almost a Bret Hart Russian leg sweep for those of you longtime wrestling fans, and dropped him right down to the ice. But likely going to be offsetting minors here, Kev, is that maybe this is why the referee established by calling a lot of penalties early on, because of the physicality, because of the history between these two teams?
Absolutely. These two teams have no shortage of history between each other going back to last year's provincial championship, so these are offsetting minors, holding the call against number 15 Cole Horn of the Rustlers, and roughing the call on the Palominos.
Does appear right now that there's an extra 2 up, and they may just not have it up on the board yet, but as it stands, Wainwright does have the extra 2 up there, so looks like it could be a power play for Nanton.
81 Tyler Dicker, the guilty party here with the extra penalty, and the Rustlers clear. Dunn will play the puck, and Olsen, number 11, will play it out. Palominos on the power play, broken up at center ice by the Rustlers, and they will clear into the Nanton zone. Number 47, Anderson giving chase, now cross ice for Nanton.
2 minutes for holding and 2 minutes for roughing. Penalty 6:26.
There's the official announcement of the penalties.
Yeah, Horn getting the extra 2 for holding and for roughing. The ebb and flow of hockey is funny, Kev. The way this game had started, it looked like Nanton really was going to exert their physicality. They're going to take the game over. A couple of penalties slowed it down. Wainwright comes right back on the power play. Use some of their speed. Some nice moves here, and it's 2-1. But great chance for Nanton right now to tie the game up before we see the end of the first period.
Face off to the right of number 31, Nolan Goodwin. Palominos on the power play. Number 22, Hogenboom, taking the draw for the Palominos and wins it. Here's Normand from the point. He'll wait and set up back to the middle. That's number 4. Hayes tries to play it in. It's a big goal by the Palominos to tie this thing up.
Yeah.
Nanton strikes back on the power play.
A weird broken play that it hit the leg of the Rustlers defender as he blocked it, went down, and then the next one looked like it got deflected because that was an off-speed pitch that beat the goaltender. Low blocker, one of the hardest spots to be able to put a puck and save that for a goaltender. Huge power play goal for Nanton, making it a 2-goal or tied at 2.
.14:30 expired here in the first period. 2-2 hockey game here in game 2 of the Senior Men's AA Provincial Hockey Championships here from the Peace Memorial Multiplex. Battle in the corner. Delayed penalty call. Rustlers now. Call going against the Palominos, so the penalties are going back and forth. A little bit of a bump after the whistle. McCluskey, number 9, involved.
So that's going to be a charging call, Kev. Here's a replay of that.
With the Palominos.
Yeah, a couple too many strides. Left his feet. I think that was the point of contact there. So more power plays, more power plays, more power plays, more power plays. If that's how it's going to go, then that's how it's going to go, I guess, right?
Number 58, Tanner Franson, takes the 2-minute penalty, and the face-off will be to the right of the Palomino goalkeeper, Dunn. Rustlers on the power play now. Seesaw affair here in the first period. Back out to the point now. Dumped into the corner. Nearly loses the handle on that. That's number 17, Brett McMahon. Tries to play it back. That's Pfister battling for the puck on the near boards. Try to get it back to the point to Gosselin. Puck is loose, and it is Gosselin, and he'll shoot. Blocked. And a giveaway and a breakaway chance for the Palominos. In on goal. And it's broken up by the Rustlers.
Oh, we got a penalty shot coming.
And we will have our first penalty shot of this tournament. Penalty shot called is number 22.
And here's how the shot block, and a good job getting on his horse is Hugin Boom. Hugin what? Hugin Boom right here. Gets a arm around his back, and that's going to, you put the free arm around his body. It impedes him.
Spencer Gosselin, the guilty party, and we will have the first penalty shot of the AA Provincial Men's Championships. Hugenboom to take the penalty shot up against Nolan Goodwin. And here we go. Hugenboom now. Lugging the puck in on goal, and a big save! Nolan Goodwin. Hugenboom tried to go 5-hole, but Goodwin with the big stop.
Yeah, coming in with speed as it's a good way, then slow it down to try and freeze the goaltender. Goaltender Goodwin teased that 5-hole the whole way down, and he bit on it. A la Patrick Waugh quite often did that. Big save, tied at 2.
Face off to the right of Goodwin. Played back into the corner, draw one by the Rustlers. Rustlers will try to break out here. Here on the 5-on-4 power play. Minute and 14 to go in the man advantage. But the Palominos steal on the penalty kill. Battle along the boards. Rustlers will now break out. Here's Anderson down the near boards. Tries cross ice, broken up by the Palominos. It's number 23, Brady Hutner, kept in by the Rustlers. Into the corner now. 40 seconds to go in the power play. Back out to the point. And a shot just wide. Rustlers gain control. Out of the corner, into the slot, and a shot. Nice save by Dunn as he steers it into the corner. Leggett now for the Rustlers. Tries to keep it in, can't. And here's a breakout for the Palominos, but Hutner on the change wisely dumps it into the Wainwright zone.
Great defensive positioning by Nanton there to kill off some of that power play clock with only 15 left for Wainwright.
Rustlers now, final seconds of this power play. See if they can get a shot here as they bring it into the Palomino zone. Penalty expiring. Cycling behind the net and back out, and another, just throw it on net. It worked before, why not? Behind the net now. Into the corner, tries to play it out to the point to Foley. Foley now with a shot on goal, and that nearly finds the top corner. Dumped down the ice by Nanton. Foley with the giveaway now, but number 58, Tanner Franson, loses his stick. And it's a giveaway. Franson now in on goal with a shot that doesn't quite get through. And the Palominos, number 21, Dalton Olson, easily handled by Goodwin, and he plays it behind his net. Breakout now by Wainwright, cross ice. Number 21, McKay with the shot, and easily handled by number 33, Miles Dunn. 17 minutes and 43 seconds have gone. What are your thoughts so far, Dave?
Well, I was just going to say that I like the pace between both teams. Shots are tied 9-9 apiece. And aside from some of the defensive miscues on the Wainwright end, defensively, Nanton's been pretty sound, but got to be able to create some more offensive chances here.
Along the near boards now, Rustlers. Now into the corner, behind the net for Wainwright. Out in front, near wraparound. They're going to try it again from the other side, and now Nanton will break out on a 2-on-1. Here's Bergman, the leading scorer, with a cross-ice pass and a big save. Goodwin with the right pad to steal a goal away from the Palominos. Bergman now, number 19. He'll look, he'll try to center, but he'll go back to the point, and a shot, and the blocker's saved by Goodwin.
Woodward is going to kick himself. That's all started back in the other end here as Woodward didn't have his head up. He had a man wide open, and it turned into a 2-on-1, and a nice pad save on the pass across, but Woodward hung his head back the whole way, didn't really hustle back at all because he knew if he would have passed it, that would be 3-2 Wainwright right now.
Big save by Goodwin on Haley, and a near wraparound attempt there by the Palominos, and the Rustlers will break up. Very competitive opening period here in Game 2 of the Alberta Senior Men's AA Provincial Championships. Clark now for the Rustlers will dump it out. Dump it into the Palomino zone. And Nanton gather the loose puck. Played to center ice by Leggett. Has trouble handling it. And now, number 44, Colin McMurdo, with a good forecheck for Nanton. Final minute of the opening period. In a highly entertaining opening frame here on the nightcap of the opening doubleheader. Here we go now, 2-on-2 for the Rustlers. Into the slot, and it's steered into the corner. Palominos will break out now. It's number 19, Bergman. Plays it into the middle. Number 22, always dangerous tonight. There we go. Into the slot and steered aside by the Rustlers into the neutral zone. Bergman, number 19, takes a bump right at the blue line. From Creasy, number 18, Anderson, number 47, battling with Beidel, and it'll be Beidel who will gather the puck for Nanton here in the final second of the first period. 2-2 your score after 20 minutes. Shots on goal are even at 10. And it's been a very even hockey game, a lot of energy, and I've been impressed with both teams, Dave.
Yeah, I think that the referees definitely had a hand in keeping the lid on some of the extracurriculars by, I think we have in between the two 9 penalties, 9 power plays so far, 4 on one side, 5 on the other. And I think that in a senior AA game, as we mentioned, some of that stuff does get out of hand, but overall, between the two teams, good chances on both ends, good goaltending on both ends. I'm a little concerned about the defensive play on Wainwright. That's probably 6 or 7 giveaways alone. Leggett probably had 4 or 5 of those. I'd like to see them shore some of that up. On the Daysland side, or Daysland, excuse me, I just did a Daysland broadcast. On the Nanton side, I don't know if I'm really happy with how they started physically, and they really started to take it down a notch. I'm not sure if maybe they're afraid to engage physically because the officials are calling so many penalties. Maybe that could be a concern, but overall, 2-2 after 20. I'm okay with that.
Absolutely. It's been a highly entertaining period. I mean, the flow has been tough to get going with the penalties, but as you mentioned, referee wanting to establish control. The score from the Wainwright Multiplex is 2-2 between the host Wainwright Rustlers and the Nanton Palominos here at the Alberta Senior Men's AA Provincial Hockey Championships. For ICU Video Productions, I'm Kevin Donnan, and Dave Dawson will join back with you in just a few minutes for second period action. Welcome back to ICU Video's coverage of the 2017 Alberta Senior Men's Provincial AA Hockey Championships from beautiful Wainwright, Alberta. I'm Kevin Donnan, your play-by-play man for this evening's Game 2 between the Wainwright Rustlers and the Nanton Palominos. I'm joined by my broadcast partner, Dave Dawson. Dave, we had some goals, a lot of penalties, and some exciting plays down on the ice here at the Multiplex.
Yeah,
Take us through some of the highlights.
9 power plays aside, and here's the first goal. Right off the hop, Leggett kind of blew a tire there, he whiffed on it, and a nice short side top shelf ripper 30 seconds into the game by number 26, Eisenbrenner. And on the other side, a nice little give and go here. Coming from his knees back to his feet, putting it top cheddar was Pfister to make it 2-1. And then on the power play, 5-on-3 power play, McNabb rips it glove side through a screen to make it 2-1, like I said. And then on the other side, Nanton also on the power play. The shot from the point is blocked, then a hit a body to slow it down, blocker side, as you can see the goaltender head to the skies. And then here's a play that turned into a penalty shot, a good horse, jumping on his horse by Hugenboom. 3-time NCAA national champion gets the chance on the penalty shot, ends up trying to spread the five. We can see T's in the 5-hole there, not able to slide it through, and that's where we stand, tied at 2 apiece heading into the second period.
We have had a fantastic evening so far. Earlier tonight, the defending provincial champion Daysland Stars won big over the Hillman Hitmen, 9-2. Hillman finishing second in the Sask Alberta Hockey League. But tonight, Game 2 between the Palominos and the host Rustlers here at the Peace Memorial Multiplex in beautiful Wainwright. And want to thank hockey fans from near and far for joining us on this ICU Video Productions ProCast of the AA Provincial Men's Hockey Championships. Of course, we will have wall-to-wall coverage. We'll have 3 games tomorrow beginning at 10 a.m. And then, of course, on Sunday, late Sunday afternoon, we'll have the bronze medal game. And Sunday evening, don't move a muscle. We will have the gold medal championship game right here from Wainwright, and it's already been a fantastic tournament so far, but there is so much more hockey left to go, and it's going to be a great weekend here in eastern Alberta. Rustlers now get ready. They'll take the ice and get ready for this second period. Of course, the Rustlers gave up that opening goal 30 seconds in. There were fans here, Rustler fans, who hadn't even dented the seats yet, and they were down a goal, but the Rustlers came back, scored 2, and then Nanton came back to even the score late in that opening frame. What are you expecting here in the second period, Dave?
I would like some greater defensive play, some of their own zone, better breakout passes from Wainwright. I think that bouncing back and being able to take control of the game midway through the first and into the late portion of the first period. They need to do a better job breaking out of their zone. For Nanton, I want them to continue to use their physicality because the Rustlers were a bit on their heels when they used that. But again, I wonder if that had a lot to do with the referees and how many penalties they called.
Last season's silver and bronze medalists battling it out here tonight. Of course, 3 out of the 4 teams here in the provincial championships were in the tournament last year. Nanton, Wainwright, and of course Daysland, the defending champions, were all in this tournament last year. So that 20 seconds in, we have an icing against the Palominos. So that'll bring the face-off all the way back into the Palomino zone, where the face-off will be just to the right of number 33, Miles Dunn. And Dunn has had an outstanding season with a 1.29 goals against average in the regular season. Nanton now will play the puck out near boards. Lugged out to the Wainwright line into the neutral zone. Broken up. Now a chance for Olsen, number 21, and a quick shot. Nearly found the 5-hole on the Rustler goaltender Goodwin. Rustlers now will play it behind the net and try to break out. Flipped through the neutral zone, but it Got a little too close to the rafters, Dave.
It actually didn't even hit the rafters, which is the funny thing about when a puck does go up there. But yeah, a nice shot on the side of the net, and getting down to block that one in the 5-hole was the goaltender, Nolan Goodwin. So yeah, good start for Nanton here. An offensive zone face-off less than a minute into the period is what they want to start this game.
Face-off to the right of Goodwin. Hugenboom now. Face-off won by Pfister. Rustlers now will play it into the neutral zone. Bouncing puck. Big chance for the Rustlers, and a big save by Dunn as he steers that shot to his right. Rustlers now maintain the forecheck. Here's McNabb now, number 37, into the far corner. He'll poke it for Pfister. He tries to play it back out front, and the Palominos will clear. Cross-ice pass along the near boards. Broken up by Wainwright, and Normand will play it cross-ice into his own zone. Here's Bergman now, big number 19, awaiting the pass. He's got it, top of the circle. Trying to play it in front, and a shot just above the crossbar. Puck settles into the corner, out in front. Easy save for the Rustler keeper, and an icing call.
Normand doing the old beaver tap there. He wanted that puck on the left side, as we'll get a look at the Rustlers power play or opportunity here. McMahon, 58 games played in the Central Hockey League. That's a pro league with Tulsa. Also played in Anchorage, Alaska. Anchorage, NCAA, 114 games played. So he knows how to pick a corner. Couldn't find one there.
Face-off won by the Palominos. Into the slot, cleared by the Rustlers, and down into the Nanton zone, steered by Dunn. Number 42, Eddie Tracy, stops. And he'll lug the puck out from behind his own net. It's not Tracy, that's Beidel now. 42, Tracy dumps it in, but the Rustlers will play it into the neutral zone. Just missed a big hit there, and in on goal, and can't find the centering pass as Nanton breaks that up. Number 18, Adam Creasy, with the near pass through the middle now. Played out. Here comes Nanton now. Into the slot, and a wrist shot just wide. Rustlers now gain control. Played behind their net. Back again. It's number 5, Andrew Leggett. He'll play it out. Rustlers attempt to break out. That's Woodward. He nearly loses the puck. Played out into the neutral zone and dumped back in. It's number 41, Ryden Atwood. Rustlers now behind their own goal. Still trying to break it out. Good forecheck here by Nanton, Dave.
Absolutely, yep. Got some good pressure on here. Wainwright hemmed in their own zone.
Woodward now loses the puck. Atwood will play it back into his own zone. And Nanton will change here as the puck is dumped behind the Rustler goal. And it's played along the near boards, dumped in through the neutral zone, back into the Palomino zone, and an icing. So a little bit of disjointed play here right now. Dave, in terms of this second period, what are you expecting right now? Did the number of penalties in the first period interrupt the flow a little bit?
Yeah, what I'm seeing is hesitancy in the second period here, Kev. We'll see how that plays out.
Face off to the left of Miles Dunn, the Palomino goalkeeper. Played out to the point, but not kept in. In the neutral zone now, that's Creasy, number 18. He'll dump it in. Puck handled by Dunn. He's got to get back into his crease rather quickly. But no danger, and it's played into the neutral zone again. McMurdo now giving chase as number 21, Morgan McKay of the Rustlers, and he's going to take it all the way into the Palomino zone. No scoring chance. And the Palominos. Both teams forechecking. Lots of energy out here by both clubs here in their opening game of the tournament. Played in by Haley, number 10. That'll be played by Goodwin behind his own goal. And Haley given a bump by number 47. That's Ryan Anderson. Played behind the Rustler goal out to Marchand. Marchand now trying to find, he'll find McNabb, who'll go down the near boards, out in front. And the Palominos break that up. Palominos break into the Rustlers zone and a shot, score! What an absolute laser beam to the top shelf, far corner, just over the blocker of the Rustler goalkeeper. Good one. And that's number 19, Andrew Bergman, the leading scorer for the Palominos.
McNabb tried to force it on the other end, which turned into an odd player rush for the 3-on-2, and the goaltender buried deep in his net, put it nicely over top of his shoulder. Picked it very, very well, but McNabb wasn't happy that he tried to force that puck into the crease, into a crowd of Palomino forwards, and that's what caused the odd man rush the other way, Kev.
Bergman, number 19, 43 points in only 16 games this season, and he's a raw rookie, but he didn't look like a rookie on that one. Rustlers now down a goal, 3-2, as the Palominos get up a goal here early in the second period. Dumped into the neutral zone by the Palominos, and the Rustlers retreat back into their territory. Now at the blue line, here's Haste. He's got the second Palomino goal, and he'll play it back to the point, and a shot nearly gets through. Blocked by the defender, and there's Haste to follow up. Back to the point. Dumped into the corner and behind the Rustler goal, out in front. And the play is blown dead, but another juicy opportunity for the Palominos, Dave.
Hoping Kyle can cue this one up here. Yeah, we got that going. Played it around back behind the net, and dangerous play in front for the, somehow that Nanton forward got left all alone and not able to get a good handle on that shot over top of the net.
Rustlers win the draw now behind their own, oh, dangerous. Puck pops out in front of the goal. No harm as it's played out into the neutral zone and back into the Palomino zone. Nanton waiting for onside. It's played in through the middle, and the Rustlers will play it out. And they'll break out 3-on-2. McKay on the right side. And now number 23, Brady Hotner. 2-on-1 for the Palominos. In on goal, shot, score! Number 23, Brady Hotner, has given the Palominos a 4-2 lead.
Yeah, all on the pass back to the point, and a bad change by the defender. Thought there'd be more time in the zone. Nicely picked corner. They always say the toughest place for a goaltender to save a shot is 14 inches off the ice or lower. Picked a perfect spot there, far corner, right under the blocker of the goaltender. Nanton is pulling away in this game.
Face off now, 4-2. 6:40 expired here in the second period. There's a delayed penalty against the Rustlers. Net empty for the Palominos with the 6-on-5 man advantage. And the Palominos will try to get a scoring opportunity, but it is played in by Goodwin, number 31. And a little bit of extracurricular stuff between Pfister and Tracy right in front of us. But the penalty will go against number 9, Scott McCluskey, and here's the replay on that penalty.
Yeah, that's a headshot, charging, whatever you want to call it there. The jawing might have been for a dive. That might have been what they were jawing back and forth over. But the first penalty of this second period, 7 minutes in after we saw 9 power plays in the first period.
Palominos on the power play, face off to the left of Goodwin, and the Rustlers will clear. Dunn will play the puck, and it'll be picked up by Haste, and the Palominos will break out on this power play. And a shot and a big blocker save by Goodwin with Nanton on the power play. Near boards now, Rustlers trying to clear. Battle for the puck, and Marchand will clear it out for Wainwright, our host team here at the Alberta Senior Men's AA Provincial Hockey Championships. Palominos now on the power play. 1:15 to go in the man advantage. And here's Bergman, who has one of the goals here tonight for Nanton, but he loses the handle on the puck. Haste now will try to lug it up. Chased by number 18, Adam Creasy. Haste all the way into the Wainwright zone, played to his left and into the corner for number 23, Holtmer. And it's cleared by Wainwright. Olsen, number 21 now, behind his own goal. Play it along the near side for Eisbrenner. And around with a centering pass, and that's played out by Pfister. He gathers the loose puck, and it's to McNabb. He tries to find Pfister on the return pass, and it's a giveaway behind the goal by Dunn. Wainwright wanted a penalty on that as Pfister hit the ice. And the Palominos, here in the final seconds of this power play, they get one shot here. But they'll elect to dump it in as Wainwright looks to get back to even strength in a centering pass. For Spencer Gosselin now battling. Here are the Palominos out in front. Shot! Score! Inside the circle, and that's number 10, Josh Haley, going upstairs on Nolan Goodwin.
And it's because the goaltender had his stick, lost for about 15 seconds there, Kev. Had no stick, walked right in, put it top shelf. There you go, 5-2. No teammate could get this goaltender his stick as he was without one for a good 15 seconds of that play.
And as we talked about, when you're a visiting team, what you want to do is take the home crowd out of it. And right now, the multiplex is pretty quiet.
Hear a pin drop in here.
Rustlers now will dump it in. Puck takes a funny hop back into the goaltender Dunn. Palominos scramble to clear, but they'll bring it out and play it in. And a cross ice pass, nobody there. Played back out to the point and a shot. And it's Goodwin. No traffic in front. Normand with the shot from the point. 10:22 to go here in the second period. And like the home crowd, Dave, I'm a little bit surprised.
Well, to be honest, I'm not that surprised because Wainwright in their defense has been very lackadaisical. They've given the puck away probably 12 times so far, and they haven't made great breakout passes. Nanton is just stronger, more physical right now, and they're dominant. Wainwright really has to be better in their own zone.
As we talked about, the Palominos do have a bit of a size advantage, just with the bigger, stronger Palomino squad, but we anticipated that the Rustlers would come out flying, and right now it is the Palominos who have all the momentum right now. And here they come again, 3-on-2. Near scoring chance. Palominos behind the goal now. Back out to the point. Over to Haste. He'll load up and fire and just miss the near post. Played into the corner now. That's Leggett. He'll try to clear and does. Whoa, and hopefully no one hurt by that one. But that puck came through, and yeah, we got a fan who took one right off the shin, and hopefully he'll be okay. But that clearing attempt going over the glass, and we hope the little guy's okay.
Young man took it right off the kneecap. Coming right at you, right at your camera, almost near our broadcast booth.
Right.
But
You almost had to get the glove out and out in front. A near scoring chance for Bergman. Almost a great scoring opportunity for the Palominos' leading scorer now. Nanton at the line will dump it in, and Goodwin will cover up as it's dumped in harmlessly by the Palominos. 9:17 to go here in the second period. Welcome to this ICU Video Productions Procast of the Alberta Senior Men's AA Provincial Hockey Championships from Wainwright, Alberta. Nanton Palominos in black and gold, and the Wainwright Rustlers in their home whites. Here in front of a home crowd that's a little bit shell-shocked right now as their Rustlers are down 5-2 in their opening game of the tournament. Played out now into the neutral zone. Horn will try to play it in, but can't. Olsen will dump it in. And it's a loose puck in front. Near scoring opportunity. And a big shot, and there's Goodwin standing tall, number 26, Icebrenner. Puck played again. Here are the Palominos. Relentless forecheck by Nanton, Dave.
Has really more to do with it. There were three. I hate to really rip on the Rustlers here because, I mean, I really want to talk about something positive, but you see on the replay there, 3 Rustler players puck watching while Nanton forwards are relentless and on the net. You got to be better defensively.
Draw one by the Rustlers, and they will try to dump it in here. That's Marchand behind the goal as they'll try to center it out. Foley at the point. And the Palominos battle for the puck, and they will clear with 8 minutes to go here in the second period. And the Rustlers looking to get back into this hockey game. Rustlers will dump it into the neutral zone, and Palominos will play it back in. And here comes that Palomino forecheck that has been so relentless here in this second period. Back out into the slot and a shot. Good pad save by Goodwin, and it's played out by the Rustlers. Here comes Creasy, number 18. Near boards, he'll stop, turn, try to play it out to the point. And Foley can't get there in time, and the Rustlers will elect to dump the puck into the Palomino zone, and they'll try to break out. Saucer pass to the far boards, played out. And now here's number 17. Here's Brett McMahon in on goal. Tries to make a move out in front, and a nice save by Dunn as he stands his ground and denies McMahon. Long pass to Loomer, number 8. He's one of those 10 rookies for the Palominos. Big hit at the blue line as the Nanton player, number 18, Steve McMasters, loses his stick. Puck goes around the boards and down for the icing call. 6:50 to go here in the second period, Dave. And as you mentioned, the Rustlers have some work to do on defense and on offense.
The biggest difference right now, Kev, is I want to mention if Kyle can cue up that breakout pass for the next stoppage of play, I want to show you exactly what Nanton is doing differently and why they're winning this game 5-2. It was a long stretch pass about 30 seconds ago. Kyle, if you and Rob Zitlau, our producer, can cue that up, please?
Nanton wins the draw, but the puck goes all the way back down into their zone. Played out to, that's number 19, Bergman, who has one of the 5 Nanton goals tonight. Bergman was certainly one of the prettier goals of the evening as the leading scorer for the Palominos made no mistake earlier. That's McMahon now giving chase. Now here's number 19. Now it's loses the handle. That's the Rustlers. They need every scoring opportunity they can get right now. Into the slot, and nice play, score! The Palominos have broken this thing open on another defensive lapse by the Rustlers as that puck was just sitting there right in the slot and no mistake made by Nanton.
It's a game of breaks, Kev. The one break that the Rustlers didn't get at the other end, puck on the side of the net, wide open, bobbled it on his stick, it went the other way, and a wide open net that the Palominos were able to capitalize on. It's simple as that. Game of breaks. Right now, the Palominos are getting them, the Rustlers aren't.
Here's the official word from our public address announcer. And the Rustlers find themselves Josh Haley with the goal for the Palominos. 6:01 of the second period, the time of the goal. And the Palominos have broken this thing open 6-2 here in game 2 of the Alberta Senior Men's AA Provincial Hockey Championships, this ICU Video Productions Procast.
Here's another look at that chance on the side of the net. That
you bet.
Yeah.
And here's that breakout pass that you
right, here's the breakout pass. Right, look at that hard Oh, I just missed the pass. Didn't have it queued up long enough. Hopefully Kyle will get that queued up again. But
battle behind the net now. Back to the live action. Rustlers now down by 4 goals. Very quiet Peace Memorial Multiplex right now. It's number 47 for the Rustlers, Anderson. He wheels and fires, but it's played out by the Palominos. And it will be icing.
I believe Kyle Matz is going to give us another look at this breakout pass. And if you're watching at home, this is exactly why the Nanton Palominos are up 6-2 right now. Watch this hard pass. Shakes off the forwards, right through 3 Wainwright players, hard on the tape, and boom, breakout pass. The Rustlers are not generating any offense from back behind their net, and the Palominos are. That's how hockey starts, from behind your net.
Face off to the left of Dunn. And the play is blown dead. So we had a gate open on the far boards there between the 2 benches as the latch popped open. So we'll have a redo on the face-off to the left of Dunn, and it is won by the Palominos, but it's played back to the Rustler point. Shot on goal by McKay, and Dunn covers up. 5 minutes to go here in the second period. And what are the Rustlers going to have to do to get back into this game? Where do you start? Where do you start?
Shoot. Like, shoot on goal. You're not getting quality shots. Just shoot the puck.
Palominos lead in the shot department, 24-14, as Nanton has absolutely blown this contest open here in the second period. Almost another giveaway by Wainwright. Dumped into the neutral zone. Here's Tracy, number 42. That's up for Normand, number 15. Centered out in front, but steered aside by the Rustlers. And here comes number 13, wheeling for the Rustlers, in on goal. Has to spin into the corner. That's number 13, Quinn Costa. And there's a shot right on goal, number 8, Chad Marchand. No problem for Dunn, but a little life in that last shift for the Rustlers with 4:10 to go.
Yeah, got to get shots on goal. I mean, right now, Wainwright looks flat. I'll elaborate that on the second intermission, but really and truly, just shots on goal, the only thing that you're going to be able to have to do to get back in this game right now.
Back to the point now. Cole Horn out in front, nearly Bergman with the deflection, but steered into the corner. Nanton now will elect to play the puck to the neutral zone. Rustlers now, far boards, cutting in on goal, and just missing the pass was number 18, Adam Creasy, captain of the Rustlers. Horn now tries to keep it in, and the Palominos will break out. There's Bergman, just missing on the pass. Looking for number 10, Josh Haley, who's got a goal tonight. 3:39 to go in this second period.
The young fan who took a puck to the knee is courageously walking by our booth here, and he ripped that one pretty hard. I'm going to give this young guy a high five for hanging in there for that one.
Absolutely. Back to the live action and in on goal. That's number 8, Chad Marchand. Big save by Miles Dunn off the blocker, and the play is blown dead with 3:28 to go in the second period. Face-off will be to the right of Miles Dunn. Want to welcome hockey fans to ICU Video Productions coverage of the 2017 Senior Men's AA Provincial Hockey Championships, and that nearly goes in. Here's the Rustlers, and they score! Pfister, number 19, and Wainwright gets their crowd back into it as the Palominos have a bit of a defensive lapse of their own, and it's Pfister cashing in.
Simple shot from the point that was just put on net, and a loose rebound the goaltender couldn't hang on to, and there's a break the Rustlers weren't getting in the opening period and early in the second period. That's a break they need, and that's going to be a momentum boost for them.
Lead cut in half now to 6-3 for Nanton here in game 2. Pretty nice little lift for the Rustlers. Shot on goal from the wing by the Rustlers, covered up by Dunn.
Here's another look on that goal there, Kev. Draws one from the point and a simple shot. Goaltender loses it right there. Johnny on the spot. McMahon couldn't get a shot on net, but picking up the garbage there. And that's a break they weren't getting earlier in the game. Great job and a heads-up play.
Pfister's second goal of the hockey game. He'll try to play it out to number 37, Brad McNabb. And 2-on-2 now. Palominos in the Rustler zone. Breaking in on goal right out in front. Loose puck in the slot, and here comes McNabb. Breaking out, number 37. Played into the neutral zone. Rustlers gain the zone. Back into the corner. Here's McNabb. Leading scorer for Wainwright. Here's number 19, Pfister. He tries the wraparound. Loose puck behind the net. Here come the Rustlers now. Foley plays the puck in deep. Back into the corner. Pfister now trying to work the puck loose. And the Palominos clear. Here's Bergman giving chase. Bumped off the puck and a shot. And another great shot by Bergman from that right wing. And Bergman mixes things up with the Rustler forward, number 21, Morgan McKay. But Bergman with that dangerous shot from the right side.
Yeah, big guy got a quick release. Just loses his balance there, trips over the goalie stick. No harm done. Ends up dragging the guy down by accident. But yeah, defensively, those Wainwright forwards are defenders having a problem with the Nanton forwards.
Face-off won by Wainwright. 2 minutes to go here in the second period of Game 2 of the AA Senior Men's Provincial Hockey Championships from Wainwright, Alberta. Kevin Donnan along with Dave Dawson for ICU Video Productions. Glad to have you with us, no matter where you are on the internet. Glad you could join us on this ProCast from ICU Video. Puck out in front. Steered away by the Rustlers. Here's Woodward, number 77. He'll look for the breakout pass. Tapped ahead by Leggett, number 5. And the Palominos will retreat into their own zone. They'll play it into the neutral zone. That's number 4, Spencer Gosselin. Play broken up by the Palominos. And just over a minute to go. Another giveaway by Wainwright. Haste plays it in from the point. And now the Palominos with a minute to go. They keep it in. Here comes Nanton. Shot on goal. Goodwin steers it into the corner. And the Rustlers will clear into the neutral zone. Rustlers down by 3, and we are in the final minute of this second period. There's Pfister with a shot on goal, but Dunn stands tall, number 33. Shots on goal are 26-19 for Nanton. And Nanton, like as we were talking, it's a combination of defensive lapses and a really strong forecheck for the Palominos.
Yeah, that's putting a lot of pressure on the Wainwright defenders, but they have a chance here with a face-off in the Nanton zone.
Face-off to the right of Dunn, won by Wainwright, won by Pfister, and it's pass goes out of the Palomino zone. And there's that long lead pass. Here's Bergman with 30 seconds to go. The big guy out in front for Haley, number 10, back to the point. Cross ice, Olsen will fire. And that puck deflected over the goal. Back out to the point now. Played down, Bergman in front. Haley now, 15 seconds to go in the period. 6-3 Palominos here in the final seconds of this second period. Dumped in by Nanton, and that will bring the second period to a close. Your score, the Nanton Palominos 6, the Wainwright Rustlers 3. And as we mentioned, Nanton just came out in this second period, Dave, and they just really established control. And at the same time, like as we talked about, maybe Wainwright gripping the stick a little tight. You got the big home crowd here tonight. Is it nerves? Is it what does Wainwright have to do to try and get back into this thing and maybe even win this hockey game?
Yeah, what I was thinking is I feel like early on, the home team, you're the host team, you're all excited, you come out. 9 penalties called in the first 12 minutes really took a lot of that momentum away. If you've played hockey before, if you played any level of any sport, you know the preparation that goes in play, the adrenaline, the home crowd, the excitement. Referees right away took the flow out of that. They bounced back and got the tying goal right away, but I feel like all that momentum was sucked out of them early on, and that's a lot of adrenaline. You're supposed to ride the adrenaline of a crowd and a host in a hockey game. But on the flip side of things, good job on Nanton exposing some of the weaknesses of the Wainwright Rustlers that we're seeing. Defensively, they're not making great decisions in their own zone. They're not making great breakout passes. They're not helping out their goaltender with second, third, fourth chance opportunities. Nanton looks like a stronger team right now because they are a stronger team right now, and I think, but there's hope for Wainwright. They are getting more positive opportunities. They are getting more chances.
Well, you know, one thing that we can look forward to is we saw that there were much fewer penalties in that second period. So now we're going to see, what will we see in the third period? What do you expect?
Yeah, I imagine one of the coaches went up to the ref and said, hey, whoa, just hang on here. We're not going to come out and attack each other. We're going to play some hockey.
You bet.
I think you're going to see Wainwright take far more risks. I think you're going to see long breakout passes from the Rustlers, mimicking what Nanton has done successfully. I think we're going to see a lot of that and create more open ice hockey. Kev, I wouldn't be surprised if this game ends 6-5.
There we go. There's a bold prediction. Right now, your score, the Nanton Palominos 6, the Wainwright Rustlers 3, here in Game 2 of the Alberta Senior Men's AA Provincial Hockey Championships. And we will have third period action in just a few moments. Stay with us. Welcome back to ICU Video Productions' wall-to-wall coverage of the 2017 Senior Men's AA Provincial Hockey Championships. I'm Kevin Donnan, along with my broadcast partner Dave Dawson. And Dave, a very entertaining second period, but it was all Nanton.
Yeah, explosive. As we're going to get a quick look at a recap of the 5 goals scored here in the second frame for them, coming from the Boston Bruins. Right wing pass here. A quick shot over the glove. Bergman, I believe, was the guy who put that one up top shelf. 111 goals in the Capital League, 239 points. And the other way again, here comes Nanton, a defensive miscue. A nice low blocker shot, buried that beautifully. And cycle play down low. The last goal was Hotmer. Yeah, goaltender lost his stick, had it for about 15, 20 seconds, no stick. Top shelf. Picking those corners nicely they are on the Wainwright goaltenders. And then, yeah, another one. Break in front. Puck watching, the Rustlers. And then a pass back to the point from the faceoff. Loose puck in front, McMahon and McNabb. And it was the one Fisterer able to capitalize it there. His second of the game. That's where we stand, 6-3, shots 26-19.
Fister cut the lead to 6-3. Nanton just absolutely came out of the room in the second period and took over. And this Palomino team looks like they're on a mission to keep mining for medals as they did last year. But they look like they're ready for a showdown tomorrow with Daysland, unless the Rustlers in front of their home crowd can stage a big comeback here in the third period. Glad you're along with us. As the Rustlers, down 3 goals, will look to get back into this game early here in the third period. Glad you're along with us here. ICU Video Productions of the Senior Men's AA Provincial Hockey Championships. I'm Kevin Donnan, along with Dave Dawson, and we're so glad you're with us from near and far across the World Wide Web as we are procasting this hockey tournament from the Peace Memorial Multiplex in beautiful downtown Wainwright, Alberta. Palominos play the puck into the Rustlers zone. Rustlers, of course, in the home white. Palominos in the black and gold like the big bad Bruins. Rustlers now try to play it into the neutral zone now. And it's broken up by the Palominos. Loses the handle on the puck. That's number 26, Icebrenner. He's got a goal tonight, kept in at the line. Here's Normand with the shot on goal. Handled by number 31, Nolan Goodwin.
We're seeing a theme in this third period as we saw in the second. Rustlers lazy to get to the pucks. The Palominos are far more hungry at pucks. And it even comes to the way they patrol the blue lines. Keeping the puck in the zone with far more urgency are the Palominos as opposed to the Rustlers.
Face off to the left of Goodwin. Bergman now. Big number 19. He's got 2 goals tonight. Puck kept in at the line by Normand. Just wide. Shot by Haste. Nearly gets through. Here's Normand again. Play broken up by Leggett. He'll tap it ahead to McNabb. 2-on-1 now. Saucer pass right in front. Nearly cashed in as Dunn covers up.
Great job by Leggett as a defender jumping up on the play and a flip pass across as Kyle Matz will cue this up for us again as you see a back pass to start that off, and he knew he was going down to block it. A flip pass didn't get everything on it, but a positive opportunity for the Rustlers there with a face-off into the Nanton zone.
Face-off to the left of number 33, Dunn. Opening minute and 12 seconds. Giveaway by the Palominos. Shot just missed the top corner. That was number 37, Brad McNabb. Now the Palominos dump the puck into the Wainwright zone. Rustlers now once again having trouble breaking out. Number 17, Brett McMahon, try and lug it out. Here's Fister. He's got 2 of the Rustler goals. He'll dump it in. Dunn will play it behind his net. Palominos now try to break out, and a shot! McNabb wheels and fires just over top of the net. Had Dunn ducking on that one. Palominos play it. And they'll elect to slow things down on a bit of a change. They'll play it out and back into the Rustlers zone. Wainwright now dumps it in through the neutral zone. Here's Anderson, number 47, with a head of steam into the corner. Back out front. And Dunn covers up.
That last shift was incredible by the McNabb line, and I was just going to say the script had flipped. It was Nanton having problems in their own zone with forecheck pressure, not able to get a good breakout. They may have to adjust the way they set the half wall up in order to get out of their own zone, but a much, much more aggressive forecheck for Wainwright in this third period.
Face off to the right of the Palomino goaltender. Puck played around the boards, kept in at the line. Palominos now. Play broken up now. Here's Gosselin. He'll fire a shot steered aside by Dunn into the corner. Woodward directing traffic from the point, and the puck is played down by the Palominos on the icing call. 2 minutes and 44 seconds into this third period, and already the Rustlers look like a different hockey team.
Here we go again with the way they've been able to forecheck pressure on Kevin. Another icing call, uncalled for icing by Nanton. Great start to this last couple minutes here by Wainwright.
Puck played out, dumped in by Wainwright, played by Dunn behind his own goal. Now Nanton under a heavy forecheck by the Rustlers, and they'll play it out. Here's Gosselin, number 4, was looking for Chopek and missed him on that long lead pass that you were talking about, that the Rustlers needed to attempt that and tried to, and they need to gamble a little bit early to get a goal and get their crowd back into it and try and stage a comeback.
That was a confidence pass too. He just missed him on that one, a little too hot.
Back to the live action, into the corner now. Here comes the Palominos out in front. Here's Normand with a shot. And that's gloved by number 31, Nolan Goodwin, the Rustler keeper who has been busy tonight. Shots on goal in favor of the Palominos, 28-22. This faceoff will be just to the left of Goodwin.
There's 2 Rustler defenders went down to block that. We didn't see that in the first 2 periods either, so much different Rustler team.
Palominos now right out in front and a goal. Nice bit of work, Luke Loomer for the Palominos.
Yep, and just as we were saying, responsible defensive play on the Wainwright side. You see that puck came up in the face, a weird spot, and the Rustlers ended up kind of getting confused in their own zone, and it happened in behind the net. 2 guys went after the 1 player behind, and Loomer was left all alone in front and popped it by the goaltender to make it 7-3.
Loomer, great work without the puck, in space, getting into an open area and cashing in, and it is a 7-3 lead now by the Palominos. And as we mentioned in our first game this evening, goals for are so vitally important in a 4-team round-robin tournament. Puck kept in by the Rustlers. Loose puck out in front. Dunn has a hard time handling that, but he gloves the shot from Marchand, number 8.
If we can have a look at that goal, Kyle, please, if you don't mind. And that's got a frustrating goal against for the Rustlers, who did so well in the forecheck. You just see after that one, 2 guys pinned down low, 2 guys puck watching, and as soon as they saw Loomer, they went, oh no, he's wide open. And by that time, it was too late. Put it over top of the goaltender.
Palominos now win the draw. Played out into the neutral zone. Here's Leggett, number 5, for the Rustlers, over to his partner, number 4, Gosselin. Played into the neutral zone and tapped ahead by McNabb, number 37, leading scorer for the Rustlers. That's Pfister now. Played behind the net. There's a bump there on the Rustlers. There's Pfister now into the corner, back out to the point. There's Leggett. Nice centering pass, but that's deflected into the netting. 15:25 to go here in the third period. And for all the momentum that the Rustlers came out of the room with, suddenly the Palominos just took control again.
Yeah, much better net presence on that play, though, by the Rustlers. You can see they're not going to default back to their first and second period ways.
Here are the Palominos now. And a chance for Nanton. Nice little move. Loses the handle on the puck. Centered out in front, into the slot for Bergman. And he nearly cashes in. Nice little move by the big guy, who's got a couple of goals tonight. Played into the Rustlers zone. Cross ice pass. And there's that long lead pass, but broken up through the middle. But it's called on the high stick as Brandon Hugenboom is the guilty party.
Kyle, can you cue that play up there with Bergman going in behind his back and between his legs? I was trying to signal that to him non-verbally. You're going to see the skills that Bergman has. 124 games played in the next stoppage of play here. 237 points in the Heritage League in his career. Just filthy skills.
Very skilled for a very big guy. Out there, he takes up a lot of room out there. I mean, they have him listed at 6'3", but I don't know. We need to borrow a measuring tape or something. Here are the Rustlers now lugging it out. There's Bergman giving McCluskey a bit of a bump, and now a break. Here's Hugenboom looking for Bergman, but he loses the puck. Here's Gosselin near boards. Plays it back for McCluskey and breaks out. Here's Bergman, 2-on-1 with Haley. Bergman now. Pass broken up by Leggett, and he'll elect to clear all the way around. But the Palominos will control and will look to try and send this puck back into the Rustler zone. Palominos on a change. And Gosselin now. You'll find Anderson cross ice. Looped ahead. But the Palominos break that up. And they're back on the forecheck here, dumping it in. That's number 7, Thomas Dillon. Battle in the neutral zone, and the Palominos will elect to just keep the pressure up and keep the puck in Wainwright territory. Pass broken up now, and now the Rustlers are on the attack. 3-on-3, but that's broken up by the Palominos at the blue line. And Nanton will dump the puck in on the change. 13 minutes and 20 seconds to go here in the second game of tonight's action. Game 2 of the Alberta AA Provincial Men's Hockey Championships from beautiful Wainwright, Alberta. Glad you're along with us. We should probably mention some sponsors out here today. Barrett Oilfield, Battle River Electric. Throw thanks out to ACOM, Club Mojos, Meatco, Cutting Edge Ventures, Hall and Company, and we'll name a few other sponsors as well through this third period, and want to thank each and every one of those companies and individuals for their support of this fantastic tournament here this weekend in Wainwright. Play now in the Wainwright zone, played around the boards to Anderson. He'll tap it into the neutral zone. Meanwhile, Olsen, number 11, will retreat into his own zone, play it back. And the Palominos now, pretty confident hockey club with a 4-goal lead here nearing the midway point, and a big save by Goodwin. Good pad save. Delayed penalty call here against
penalty here
Wainwright.
Against Wainwright. 47, Ryan Anderson knocks a guy down nowhere near the puck. I don't even know what he's doing on that one. Reminiscent of what we saw in the first game there, but charging, you can call that roughing, you can call whatever you want. Wrong time to take a penalty, my friend, when your team is trying to claw back in this third period.
You bet. 12:29 to go here in the final frame. Palominos on the power play, and a big shot by Olsen. Loose puck out in front. Nearly cashed in. Palominos now on the power play with a 4-goal lead. Puck played out to the point. Over to Olsen. He'll go cross ice, but puck will bounce out over the stick of Dalton Olsen. So we've got Dillon and Dalton out on the blue line. And it's played through the neutral zone. Here's a break for Wainwright. Here's McNabb, leading scorer of the Rustlers, and he'll go score! What a great individual effort by Brad McNabb.
Yeah, and he just undressed a guy who played 124 games in the NHL with Chicago and Florida. Brad McNabb turns Dylan Olsen inside, outside, a la Spezza Surrey, and pops one low blocker. You don't see that one every day. Dylan Olsen, 124 games in the NHL, 215 games in the American Hockey League, and he just got left undressed there. Shorthanded goal to make it 7-4.
Great individual effort by Brad McNabb, the Rustlers scoring leader and the league scoring leader in the Sask-Alta League. Here are the Palominos now. Now they're coming back at a big shot. Saved by Goodwin. Loose puck out in front. Shot deflected as Normand was all alone. Here's Normand again from the top of the circle out in front. Nearly deflected, and a save by Goodwin as he gets the stick down, and the puck is cleared here with 11 minutes to go in the third period. Nanton Palominos, the defending silver medalists in the AA Senior Men's Provincial Hockey Championships. They have a 7-4 lead. Rustlers now will try to break out. Of course, that goal differential and goals for and against so important. So here's Woodward now for the Rustlers on his off wing, and he fires a shot at Miles Dunn, and he covers up with 10:43 to go.
Yeah, much more urgency here out of Wainwright on the shorthanded opportunity. He already got the shorthanded goal, and Woodward kind of looked like he fought that puck off a little bit and put it right into the chest of the goaltender. But nearing the midway point here of the third period, you're going to see the Rustlers take far more chances here, especially shorthanded.
10:40 to go in the third period. Palominos try the long lead pass, but that ends up as an icing call. Palominos also lead not only on the scoreboard, but lead in shots, 33-26. Of course, Palominos, as we mentioned, looking for a showdown tomorrow against the Daysland North Stars, who were victorious earlier tonight against the Hillman Hitmen, and they won big, 9-2. Here are the Palominos with a shot right on goal. That's number 25, Jeffrey Beidel. Puck played into the corner, number 23, Brady Holtmer. He's got a goal tonight. He wheels it out. And now the Rustlers with that long lead pass. Here's Anderson on a break from the circle, and nearly found the near corner. Steered aside. Gosselin now, the defender, coming in with a shot on goal. Played back out to the point. Here's Chopik with the shot. And Dunn able to glove that with 9:51 to go. Now we're halfway through the third period. Dave, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I think that if you're Wainwright, you're just going to throw everything with the kitchen sink at the net. Every time you have a chance, you're going to shoot, no matter where you are, whether you're at the blue line center, you're in your grandma's house having tea, you're just going to put anything at the net.
You literally have to at this stage of the game. 9:40 to go here in the third period. Palominos, who lost in the championship game last year, shut out 3-0. It's number 15, Evan Normand. He's upended, no call. Rustlers now, near boards. Costa giving chase. Palominos. Defender fans on that puck, but it's steered by Dunn into the corner. Weak shot by the Rustlers, and it's cleared out into the Wainwright zone. Here's Gosselin, number 4, looking for that long lead pass. And a shot, and it nearly gets through, but steered aside by Dunn. Now the Palominos make their way back. Puck played through the neutral zone. Here's Anderson, number 47. He'll fire. It's deflected into the corner, and Nanton will clear. Here's Marchand alone. Nice little pass into Anderson, number 47. He can't get the shot on net. Kept in by number 21, Morgan McKay at the blue line. Here's Anderson now, wheeling and firing, and there's Dunn with the save. And the Palominos will clear. That's Luke Loomer, who also has a goal tonight for the Palominos. 8:19 to go here in the third period. ICU Video Productions coverage of the AA Senior Men's Provincial Hockey Championships. Olson's Construction, Wainwright Car Dealers Association, Wainwright Liquor and Beer, Crop Production Services, Don Eisenman Professional Corporation, the champion sponsors of this weekend's tournament. Want to thank all of the sponsors and volunteers who are putting on such a great show here in Wainwright. Now, loose puck. Here come the Palominos. That's Haley, number 10. One-on-one. In on goal. Deflected over the shoulder of Goodwin, number 31, the Wainwright keeper. And here are the Rustlers. Here's McNabb, the leading scorer. He'll dump it into the Nanton zone. And the Rustlers play it through the neutral zone, and now Palominos, number 25, that's Jeffrey Beidel. He'll try and play it out. But the Rustlers now maintain control. McNabb content to dump it into the corner. And the Palominos will send the puck down. Icing waved off. Cole Horn, number 15 for Wainwright, will try the stretch pass to McNabb, and it's a good one. In on goal, and nice defensive play by one of the Olsons, and a shot! Score! Brad McNabb with another fantastic individual effort.
And his hat-trick goal. McNabb from behind the net, or the puck goes behind the net. A nice spin-around centering pass, blindly puts it up top over the glove, and he stepped into that one. The play before that, the offensive opportunity, McNabb got a little bit too cute, but bearing it over the top shelf, over the shoulder, McNabb 7 of 5, and with 7:11 left, oh, thank heaven, there's time for Wainwright to get back in this game.
Don't go anywhere. 7 minutes to go here in the third period, and the Rustlers are starting to make a game of this one. Brad McNabb, the leading scorer for Wainwright, putting his team on his shoulders with the hat trick here in this game 2 of the AA Provincial Senior Men's Hockey Championships. And Brad McNabb, leading scorer in the Sask-Alta League, has put on a show here in the third period.
Can we get one more look at that goal in the next whistle, please, Kyle? If there's nothing too pressing after that.
Puck played out by the Palominos all the way down into the Wainwright zone, and now the Palominos can't establish a breakout.
Yeah, here's that play. McNabb flipped it into the zone, looked almost like a set play, knocked off of the stick. He had 4 Nanton players watching behind the net. McNabb just steps into it, rips it top shelf. Almost looked like that was one of those street hockey plays where you flip it up in the air and the guy goes after it.
Face off to the left of Dunn. Puck played out in front now. Relentless forecheck by the Rustlers. That's Gosselin pinching in, but now the Palominos are 2-on-1. Holtmer now into the slot. Nice defensive play by the Rustlers, and they're 2-on-2. Here's Leggett, the defender, with a shot. Deflected into the netting just over the left shoulder of Miles Dunn. Well, the Rustlers, with 6:19 to go, they've got a real opportunity here, Dave.
Yeah, that puck jumped up on Leggett and went over top of the net there. 34-34 of the shots on goal. They keep putting pucks on net. You never know what can happen.
Face off to the right of Dunn. Here's Tracy, number 42 for the Palominos. He'll lug the puck out, go cross ice for Normand, number 15, throws it out into the middle. Nice play by Tracy, but he can't convert. Nearly cashed in. Number 18, Steve McMasters, kind of trips over the blue line over there.
He's lost his footing and did the smart thing and just send it back in, get the offside call rather than odd numbers the other way. Good heads-up play there.
Very heads-up play with exactly 6 minutes to go here in the third period from the Peace Memorial Multiplex. Glad you're along with us here on this ICU Video Productions Procast of the AA Senior Men's Provincial Hockey Championships. We've got a good one here. Don't move a muscle. Just over 5 minutes to go here in the third period. Palominos with a 2-goal lead here on the host Wainwright Rustlers. Near boards now, Rustlers will break out. Cross ice to the captain. He'll dump it in. Here's Anderson, number 47. He's dangerous. Here's Marchand, number 8. But it's corralled by Normand. Here's a long lead pass for Bergman, number 19. The big guy. He'll try the wraparound. He'll lose the handle out in front. Oh, what a save by number 31, Nolan Goodwin.
Massive, massive save.
Here come the Palominos now. Bergman, big number 19. He'll send the puck in on goal.
I want to see that save again, please. Incredible. That goes in, this game's over.
Absolutely.
Huge save by Goodwin, kicking the pad out.
Great individual play by Bergman, who has had a sensational evening himself. The big guy, number 19, the rookie, who led the Palominos in scoring. 25 goals and 18 assists for 43 points in only 16 games, 5:02. Face-off to the left of Goodwin. And the Rustlers will break out. Puck deflected into the corner. Anderson giving chase. McNabb back out on the ice. Here's Goodwin now. He's forced to play the puck from the slot. Here's Bergman now. Cutting in, and the backhand won't get through. Here are the Rustlers. McMahon through the neutral zone. He'll dump it in. Pfister now on the forecheck. Loose puck. Score!
Wow.
A giveaway by the Palominos, and the Rustlers have cut the lead. And that is a hat-trick goal, and the Hats are coming out onto the ice.
2 hat tricks tonight. Pfister gets this one, and what a bonehead play. I don't know. That's a difficult one. I know he didn't intend to do that, but it's funny. The other end, the same thing happened to Goodwin. He stepped out of there. He thought he was going to give it away. And again, Kevin, we mentioned earlier in the game, those are the breaks the Rustlers weren't getting, and now those are the breaks the Rustlers are getting. 4:22 left. Who would have thought at 7-3 we'd be here right now at 7-6, 36-35 shots.
And this crowd is back into it, and we have a timeout. Smart timeout here by the Palominos, because the momentum is now well in favor of the Wainwright Rustlers. So a 30-second timeout, 1-goal hockey game. Shots are 36-35 for Nanton, and they hold a slim 1-goal lead, but it has been.
Yeah, here we are with that Goodwin save again. That is the reason why it's 7-6. That puck goes in. It's 8-5. The wind's out of the sails. The momentum is crushed. That Goodwin save single-handedly turned the tide in the favor of the Wainwright Rustlers, who are down by 1 on a Friday night and on home ice. This game is far from over.
1-goal hockey game here. Rustlers down a goal. 4 minutes to go. You can sense the intensity in this crowd. Rustlers now can't keep it in. Here's Leggett, number 5. He's had a strong game tonight, joining the rush on many occasions here in this third period. Here's Costa into the middle for Marchand. Over to Anderson, back to Marchand, and a big save by Dunn. Goes off his glove and into the netting.
That might have been one of the best breakout in zone entry plays that I've seen so far. Look at that. The confidence to do a dipsy doodle, to put it around the defender, right on the tape. Wainwright is back to the kind of hockey they've been playing all season long. Love it. Love to see this.
Foley dumps the puck into the corner. Now Nanton will play it ahead. Kept in by the Rustlers. Into the slot now. Gosselin now will retreat into his own zone after the clear by Nanton. 3 minutes and change to go here in the third period. 7-6 Nanton with the 1-goal lead on the host Wainwright Rustlers here in a thriller. Game 2 here on Friday night, the nightcap of the opening doubleheader here at the AA Provincial Men's Hockey Championships. Glad you're along with us. 3:13 to go. Shots are even. And the Rustlers are only down 1 goal. After scoring now 3 unanswered goals to bring this to 7-6. Play kept in at the line. Dumped into the corner. That's Pfister with the hat trick tonight. Number 19. He's had a sensational hockey game. And now, here comes Bergman, number 19. 2-on-1 shot. Oh, and what a save!
Are you kidding me?
Backup ice for the Rustlers. Huge save by Nolan Goodwin. Anderson can't convert. 2.5 minutes to go. Bergman thought he iced the game right there.
Sensational. That was unbelievable save.
With the pass, Bergman thought he had him. Here we go. Gosselin now intercepts that pass through the neutral zone. He'll try and play it in the middle. 2 minutes to go here in the third period. Nanton breaks out 3-on-2. Poked ahead now. Here come the Rustlers. Here comes McNabb, number 37. In on goal, and Rustlers will lose the handle. Here comes McKay, number 21. He'll dump it in from the point. Played back in. Here's Woodward, number 77. Gives the Palominos, number 26. Brody Eisbrenner a bump, and the puck is played into Dunn, and he'll cover up. But play it back behind his own goal. And the Palominos content to wait things out and settle things down a bit. 1.5 minutes now. Watch for Goodwin, number 31. When will he get called? And there's a late penalty call here. Interference is the call here, and what an unfortunate time to take a penalty, Dave.
Yeah, behind the play, nobody was even watching that. I can't even say.
Here's the replay here.
That is just, there's no words. There's words I can think of that I want to use to describe that, but your team just scored 4 goals in the last 15 minutes of this hockey game to get them back to where they are, and you take a penalty like that with 1:30 left? What are you doing?
Short-handed now for the Rustlers. They're going to have to get creative now here on the disadvantage here. Oh, and Dunn nearly had a funny bounce off the end boards, and it played right back into Dunn's belly as he turned around, and that puck nearly squirted into the goal.
Yeah, here's another look at that big save by Goodwin.
Amazing.
This is like Bergman shoots it where you should shoot it, far pad. That's a juicy rebound right there between those two guys. That's 300 points in 150 games in the Heritage Junior League between Bergman and Haley, between those two guys. So they've scored some goals. Bergman has 129 goals in 239 games alone, and Haley himself can put a puck in the net. That save blew my mind. And on top of that, then you get the Wainwright player who goes and takes a penalty like that at the blue line. What kind of confidence and statement does that make to your team? I'm baffled by that penalty. But nonetheless, they've scored a shorthanded goal already in this game. With 1:14 left, Kev, there's a great opportunity for them still to tie this up.
Coming out of the timeout here, Wainwright down a goal. Face-off inside the Palomino zone. Net empty. 5-on-5 now. Palomino still technically on the power play, and they'll dump it out. Rolling puck. And that will be an icing call with 1:06 to go here in the third period. So Wainwright with the net empty here in game 2 of a real thriller, a real entertaining hockey game. Lots of penalties in the first period. Referee wanted to establish things, but boy, it's been wide open ever since. Face off to the right of Dunn. 1:06 to go here. Rustlers now off the face-off and right in on goal. That's number 8, Chad Marchand. Final minute of play. Net empty for the Rustlers. Played out through the neutral zone. And here's the big guy, Bergman, to finish things off. And the Nanton Palominos will end up winning this hockey game Bergman jumps on that clearing puck.
It's the bounces that they were getting all game. The flip pass, they couldn't, if you can back that up a little bit, but the pass to the point that ended up jumping over the stick that landed on the stick of Bergman. And that's just the way it's been as fans head for the exits. As a win is everything here in this format.
Goal with 50 seconds remaining. Palominos lead 8-6 now. And we'll close things out with a victory here in game 2. The Rustlers, though, play it behind the Palomino goal. They'll play it out front. Send the puck around the net, and Rustlers will play that through. Final 20 seconds here from the Peace Memorial Multiplex. Very entertaining game, too, as we mentioned. First period was a little bit penalty-filled, some defensive lapses, maybe some nerves on both teams, but we ended up with a highly entertaining hockey game here. Final seconds. Rustlers now try to turn around, and it is cleared by the Palominos, and that is your game with the Nanton Palominos winning 8-6 over the host Wainwright Rustlers here in game 2 on the Friday night doubleheader of the AA Provincial Men's Hockey Championships. This ICU Video Productions Procast. And Dave, give us your thoughts about this contest.
Yeah, well, it's early on you thought it was going to be Wainwright dominance. Then all the penalties started to pile up, and then Nanton came back because of the sloppy zone play from Wainwright in the second period, and then Wainwright came out in the third period and started to assert their dominance, and Nanton was back on their heels, and Goodwin with 2 incredible saves in the third period.
Goodwin was sensational.
You're the player of the games here.
You bet.
Yep, Brandon Hugenboom.
Big game for the Palominos. Skated a few miles tonight and was dominant throughout.
3-time national champion as well.
Derek Pfister deservedly with the hat trick for the Rustlers tonight, and he had an incredibly solid effort.
A couple hat tricks today. We got McKay had one and Pfister the other one. Bergman with 2 goals. That's what happens when you get an 8-6 yard sale game. And,
absolutely.
Goals, 14 on the board, points tend to pile up.
What a sensational night. We want to thank you for joining us on this ICU Video Productions Procast from the nightcap of the opening night doubleheader here at the 2017 Alberta Senior Men's AA Provincial Hockey Championship. We want to thank our hardworking crew who put together tonight's Procast. They are executive producer, director, and camera Rob Zitla, technical director and camera Dave Foley, switcher and graphics Kyle Matz, and of course my broadcast partner Dave Dawson. ICU Video Productions. We don't webcast, we procast. And make sure you stay with ICU Video as we will bring you all 3 tournament games tomorrow and the bronze and gold medal games on Sunday. The action begins tomorrow with our first game at 10 a.m. as Daysland will meet Nanton in a rematch of the championship game last year, and then followed by an afternoon contest between Hillman. That'll be a Sask-Alta Classic between the Hillman Hitmen and the Wainwright Rustlers. Once again, the final score from the Peace Memorial Multiplex. The Nanton Palominos 8, the Wainwright Rustlers 6. I'm Kevin Donnan. Good night from Wainwright and the Senior Men's AA Provincial Hockey Championships.